Right, here is the layout for 2016. It's a combination of 6 angel oracle decks. Um, Apart from 12 months, then we have Archangel Michael here in the middle. Is a symbol of Archangel Michael with you in the whole year. So I will go through each month first, and then we'll come back to the Michael, okay? So in the beginning of January, okay, here's a life purpose card. It's come with the card of teaching here. So it says here there is a lot of opportunity for you to go out to share about your experience, to share about what you have learned, your knowledge to a lot of other people. It doesn't have to be children or kids. Don't underestimate children and kids. In fact, you may be learning a lot from your audience. When we are sharing the experience with the others, that means that you have something, you have the passion within yourself first. Then you have the love and the qualities you want to share with the others. So it doesn't mean that they are the student, then they are less than yours. But it's just sharing your life path, your life experience, and share with them that, well, maybe there's alternatives for you, like that. Okay, so make use of this opportunity in January. What can we see here? There's a lot of visual aid, so which means that when you try to illustrate your ideas and your opinion, so please use more visual aid to help, because it seems like that will be easier for people to digest your ideas and knowledge like that. So that will be what can we see here. It's a very fruitful and very colorful, and a lot of things. Actually, you are the person that have a lot of good qualities. All right. So you just share about your picture for the others. Now come to February here. Okay. And maybe I just close it at the moment, otherwise you may confuse. Okay, for the February here, there is a nurture yourself. What I can see that is here, after January, that you have experienced a lot and try to share a lot of knowledge with others. So it takes a bit of time for you to do some self-care, nurture yourself. And also, when you're teaching for the others, then you're also learning so much for yourself. So you also need to refresh yourself, care about yourself. When you're teaching others that they have to love themselves, then you also have to love yourself first, right? So, for example, if January is a month for you to work and teach, then February will be the month for you to retreat, rest, and also relax. Okay, so really nurture yourself by a lot of things. Look after your family, look after your own life, review your own self. What areas or parts that you think that, oh yeah, it's time for me to do some constructive thing, prepare for the future, prepare for March. Okay, so let's go to the March here. Oh wow, it's a what we can see is a Ganesh. So it's yes here. So again, it's the month of March that a lot of opportunity, a lot of chances, and a lot of way for you to say yes, basically. So what I can see here, you have increased so many tools and knowledge, and also different kind of qualities to make your communication more effective. Remember that even though if you are a very knowledgeable person, you need to find the correct way or effective way to express your idea to the other person. Otherwise, you may not able to transform your knowledge into a knowledge for others. So that is something here what I can see. You need to have a lot of tools, all right? You need to really make use of all these opportunities by saying simply yes. Okay, I will take it. Okay, I will do it. No matter it may be a new thing for you, which you may never do it in the past, but just say yes, because through the new process, then it's chance for you to learn some new stuff to express your same knowledge. So sometimes we have to understand it's the same knowledge, it's the same thing, but we have to express in an effective way, in a millions ways. So let different people that they can fit in. Okay. So here's what Ganesh here is about here. Okay, now it's come to April. Ooh. We really carry on the message from March. Now it's come to April, that is creative expression. What you can see from the picture here actually is a very plain painting. But most important is you are the one to create it. So just carry on the message from February to March, and here is April. It's just you have to really express in a really creative way. So you don't have to follow the old route of, okay, here is the way of teaching. Okay, now here's a textbook. Now we come to chapter 3. No. You don't have to follow, say, okay, here is the PowerPoint, so look at the all this visual aid. Oh, look, oh, here is the video clip. No, what you have to do here is really do in a really creative way. How can you do it? It's very interesting. Just follow your heart, because you can see the picture here. What is in the reality? Sometimes it could be just very plain and simple. But through you and through your hand and through the pen, through the painting brush, you're the one to paint a really amazing picture, which is out of your expectation. So you're not just only staying out the truth, the fact of the landscape, but also through your own way to express it. Everyone is is a real creativity creature. So each of you are able to express in your own creative way. Okay, so trust yourself and just carry on the message like from March, that you need so many tools, right? So that is the way to use different tools to express your ideas now. Okay, now come to May. Yes, we can see that May is coming to the mermaid card. Wow, it's divine magic here. What you can see here, after we have spent time from January and down up to May here, that you can see you are receiving an extra external help. Okay, this kind of extra and external help that could be in the form of a human being, yes, for sure, and it can be as a simple energy form from angels from the above. It could be just suddenly you have a click in your mind, have the ideas of, wow, that is something I really want to create. During the May, that will be a full moon for sure, and that will be a very special full moon for you in this year, because in this full moon that you are able to really find a new direction, and it sounds like it feels like a new horizon, a new chapter, a new book, to carry on your journey here. But this kind of change is full of harmony and is a happy forward movement, what I can see it here. And that will be really is a kind of progression, from January and up to May here, because you have worked so hard since January, do a lot of teaching, do a lot of self-love, self-care, and do a lot of refreshing thoughts and things like that, and try to make more creative and more personalized to everybody. So now it's come to May, that is it's a new thing, and you're able to receive more external help. Yeah, that could be helping you in terms of your work. What I can feel, a very strong feeling and strong energy is coming from the work situation. It's a kind of the energy form of like how can you make the living and things like that. I can feel it at very strong sense in the beginning of first 6 months of the year. It's not a harsh energy, it's just very strong, so I can feel that you work very hard for that. But what is here is May is like you will receive external help, right, to move your dream to even forward, to make it blossom, right, and then it can plan for the another half of the year, right. Do more meditation in May, what I can suggest you, because you're able to receive more pure messages and guidance in during your meditation. And when you're doing your meditation, you're not asking things, all right? A lot of people, they try to ask a lot of questions during meditation. But actually, what's just here in May here is I received the message that we just purely release and just meditate. Keep a quiet, calm mind, and then let the message come through. All right, if there's no message, just let it be, because we may not receive the message through our human senses. But remember, you are a spirit soul, that your spirit are able to receive the message automatically. So sometimes it's out of our human physical form to understand where is the message. Because when we were trying to ask where is the message, where, what is the message, that is not the way of doing the things. In fact, you're just trying to create a kind of frustration for your human form. So do more meditation and then ask for nothing. Just open your heart, open your arm to receive, and that's it. Let the angels will help you, the whole situation in May. Now we come to June. Yes, as you can see, it's unicorn. It is very funny that when I'm doing the 2016 year spread, I found it, if you can see the whole picture of the whole reading, it's quite a balance, right? Up and down, right and left. So the angel card spread is quite even, I was saying this way. So what can we get a sense when I try to spread out the cards in the beginning is 2016 is the year of that we are learning to balance everything. We're trying to balance a lot of our inside and outside world. Our internal world or internal voices asking you to do so much. But I understand a lot of situations, the external world is not allowed or is not ready for you. But that's okay. It doesn't mean that you have to do it in the way, must be doing that way. Just like the painting we have said earlier, that the creative expression, right, in April. When we're holding a painting brush, you're just trying to paint what the picture in your internal world, and then try to use the brush, color, and the paper to express to the external world. Do you think the painting will be exactly the same as your internal world? Never will. So it means that we are just trying to express it and balance as long as it can make it, and then try to do the bits by bits like that way. So in June, that is coming to the middle of the year, so it is a well-balanced month here. Let's see. It is funny that remember in March that we have the Ganesh card of yes, and now we come up to June, that is a unicorn, is also telling you definitely yes. What kind of yes do you want? It is so funny. The unicorn energy to me is always cheerful, lively, and then you can feel my energy is much lighter, and it just keep on laughing and have a happy feeling inside you. So June, I understand June is the season of changing the weather, and also maybe it's starting the summer holiday break, something like that. It is a very funny thing that June is always the middle of the year, and it is a time for you to have a big laugh. That is so for sure, and it's definitely yes here, right? Unicorn said yes here as well. The reason why is because after you have the work, so hard for, from January to up to June now here, when you review what you have done so far, sometimes we call it a midterm evaluation, right? So when you're doing the mid-evaluation, you can really evaluate that you have done so much, and you have also received so much too. So it is time for you to really say definitely yes. I definitely am determined to carry on my life, to carry on my service, to carry on my project, to carry on my contract, to carry on whatever thing you have started and you have committed to. So June is a time for you to evaluate what you have done. If there's something is not exactly the same thing that you want, it's time to do a little bit of change, modify a bit, okay, and then move forward. But here is a definite yes, go forward. So if you can see the unicorn here, he is looking back to January and to May and to June here. So he's looking backward and looking, oh yeah, I have went through so long and so far, miles and miles now. Okay, I come up to this current situation. What you can see clear here from the picture is a kind of a harvest time, a lot of fruit at the background and water and things. You are well resources at the moment, but doesn't mean that you just only enjoy the leisure and relax, but also you can see the horn with the sharp lights here really blink. That is like, okay, I know that is my direction and I know where I come from, so I determined to move forward. Yes, definitely yes. We move to July, shall we? Okay, now is July. The energy is much gentle here for sure. Yeah, when I tune in, every time when we're doing the annual card reading, it's always the most interesting experience for me personally. Is when it comes to different card decks, you definitely can feel different form of the energy from the cards and from different kind of the angels and archangels and beings. So now come to July, that is Archangel Gabriel. Okay, and you can see the gentle colors of the month here is a light purple pink color. Okay, it's very gentle, and what you can see is Archangel Gabriel. You can see his wings, okay, and he's looking sideways here. So Archangel Gabriel in July turned up is to remind you and confirm what you have done from June. It says he is your life purpose, and that is the way to carry on. And he is not leaving you, and in fact he's always right next to you. The only thing is, do you want to speak to him? In July, Archangel Gabriel, it is the archangel of the month. So when you come up to any kind of the concerned issues, or if you have anything you want to celebrate with, Archangel Gabriel is a perfect person that you can think about. No matter it's in a human form named as Gabriel, Gabby, or whatever, or you go to a restaurant, it's called a Gabriel restaurant, which I always go to. Or you can really just like this color, okay? You can really right away can sense the energy. It's more gentle. After you've been worked so hard, bum, 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 and then June, okay, look back, and then yes, want to go forward. But this time when you go forward from July and to December, that you can use a more gentle energy because you have a lot of resources. Remember in June that you found it, oh, I just realized that I have so much resources. Yes, indeed. And that's why Archangel Gabriel is turned in July to ensure you not only have the materialistic kind of resources, but you have so much abundance from the above. Michael and Gabriel are always with you. Just speak to them. The light is shining through, okay? And you're just trying to forming, well, maybe it's not forming, but it's more like you not just sketch a picture now. You can come up to more details on your painting now. So it means that the formation of your project, the formation of your life goal is getting to more solid, okay, and you find it what you have done in the past 6 months, last half years, that it feels like a more solid, and you have built a very good solid foundation so far. But doesn't mean that you have to relax, all right? Still have to move forward and make your foundation clear and solid, okay? Don't just happy and then, oh yeah, I can go on holiday and relax for rest of the life. No, you can still you still have to work hard for that, but you can more in a more gentle way now, okay? Now we move to August. Here's the card here. It is the card deck from Life Purpose card deck. In August, the angel is telling you about school here. So sometimes when we talk about school, it could be a reminder of the old days. It could be a time for you to send in your gratitude for all your past old teachers, including those good and so-called bad teachers, or those who bullied you in the past, no matter they are teachers, headmaster, your classmate, and so and so. Send a gratitude, because all the old schooling experience are part of your formation. It's time to celebrate what you have been through from the school, and that's formed the today's of you. Why you can take up so much challenge, why you can be such a good, a lovable, a pure soul being, that is because you went through so much experience from school without doubt. And of course you went through so much tests, no matter in the form of school tests or the tests in your life. So send the gratitude for all the past. And also the second meaning of the school here is a graduation, it's a celebration. There's always two meanings of school. One is gratitude, and the second thing that it will be celebration. Because you always celebrate when you graduate from your primary school, from your middle school, from your high school, from your university, and so on. So that is a kind of celebration that congratulate that you have spent so much effort and time, in all those old days. Think about that. Okay? It's time to celebrate, and it's time to appreciate what you've been through. Thank you all those people, that you have experienced in the school. Okay, so some people will say yes, because it turned up in August. Maybe I'm thinking to go back to school in September. Yes, no harm to do so, because it's always a refresh. Because I think as an adult, you can go to school anytime, or even whole year anytime, right? But here is a strong message that you have to really thank and appreciate all the past. If you have trouble with your old teachers, it's time to really resolve it and really saying gratitude to them, because remember, everything happened, everyone turned up in your life. That is not coincidence, even those kind of very tough one. The turn up in your life is because trying to give you the lesson. Yeah, sometimes the lesson is tough, and you may ask as a human way to say, why me? But that is because of you. Yeah, why you? Yeah, the answer is yeah, because of you. Yeah, so simple, because of you. That's why you have such experience. So that is the reason why you have all those experience. So thank you to those people, because they make you become a more confident and become a very a consolidate, a solid person, as a today person. All right, so this month of August. Okay, now is September. Yeah, the unicorn is here again. You can see the energy is much lighter. Now in September, he is the energy of light. So you can see so many glitters, so many shining bits, and bling bling bling. Yes, indeed. In September, he is the energy of, again, is another harvest time. That is very nice. So you have the June, that is the time for you to harvest again, and now that is September. And well, I can really see sense the energy here. That could be big celebration in September. I don't know what's going on in your life. It could be big celebration of your project. It could be big celebration of your own selling stuff, or big celebration of your setting up business, or big celebration of your newborn children or something like that. I don't know. I have no idea. But what can we sense is that it's a bright light, and it's kind of celebrating a lot of good things. And what else I can sense here? In September here is a time for you to really enjoy your life. Okay, it's time actually. It is great to have a holiday in September. In a in a materialistic way, that is normally September the airfare is not so expensive. That's what the unicorn told me about. That's why I say unicorns have a very funny and cheerful energy. And there's good humor. And also there's a good celebration with your family. People are not so hurried for doing things. September is always the month that is like, okay, it's in the middle of a half year now, right? So not come to Christmas that crazy and busy and things, but September is like a time that is more quiet, and you can contemplate. And also September is a time for you to celebrate a lot of things. Okay, so if you're thinking about a kind of celebration for your business, or celebration to your achievement, I think September is a great month, right? And also, yeah, Unicorn just told me about a message like he says that if you want to like put up some selling in your services, so September will be a good month for you to say whatever celebration, whatever kind of celebrate for something, so you give 10% off, so try to boost the sale. Yeah, so it's all about the marketing and techniques here. Okay, thank you, unicorn. It's very funny. Yeah, that's what the unicorn energy is about. Unicorn energy is about fun and cheerful, and always think in a very cheerful way, no matter what the things happening at the front. Okay, so let's come to October. Okay, let's see. Okay, now let's come to October here. What I can feel here is more a grounding energy. I will not say it's a heavy one, but it is a very grounding, a solid. As you can see, that is a big. It's a combination. What we say, part is human and part is the animal. Yeah. So when the white buffalo turned up, it is a telling you that peace and also brave. Okay, so that is the symbol of the peace offering here. And it says that sometimes when we trying to get the peace with people, doesn't mean that we have to fight for it. Remember, peace, P-E-A-C-E. Peace is something we entitled to have. It's not we have to fight for it. If we fight, it's not peace, right? So this is the way of doing the things here. So when we're trying to understand the white buffalo, so it's all about the energy of strong sense of being, and that is peace. When people try to come to hurt you, damage you, or whatever, make you sad, remember, remain at your own peace. That is the way. You don't have to involve into any argument. You don't have to involve into any fight, or you don't have to involve any kind of wars. What is the whole point? If you're asking for peace, start from yourself, being peace within you, being peace as you. We know, like buffalo, that is a big, strong feature, right? A creature that he doesn't have to do anything. He's just being, and then we just stay still. All right. So this is how it is, and we don't have to, join any kind of competition to fight for anything. He's just being. All right. So here is the month of October. Here is like peace is offering. you are the peace, and you can provide more peaceful energy to the others simply by being peace. All right? You don't have to have any argument with any human beings. You just be peace. You just say the truth. Tune down your voice, tune down the volume when you speak, just being peace, and just be assertive to what you just be. Okay? Right, now come to November. Oh, I like seeing this mermaid because it looks like there's another big full moon in November in 2016 here, right? As you can remember, we do have another big full moon in May, yeah? Now it's come up to another half of the year, that's November. As I said earlier, right, the 2016 is quite a balanced year. So we have a full moon, big full moon on May and big full moon in November. Well, of course, each of the month we do have full moon, yes, but that is a really, I'm trying to emphasize in this reading here. Okay, so it seems like you've been quite exhausted from October. Maybe being peace is still a big challenge for you. Maybe you still used to fight with something. So that's why it's time for you to really rest. You can see it's really a strong energy of feeling tired and really want to rest. But at the same time, mermaid here is just trying to remind you that you are the being that you worth for everything. You deserve for the good. All right. Don't doubt about yourself after you've been so many things. Everything in our life, in our experience, is just an experience. Don't judge yourself and don't make yourself too harsh. All right. Whatever thing happened in the past, maybe sometimes, when people ask me that, which one is the best reading? I just cannot say which one is the best, but everyone is the best. Then is it today's reading is better than yesterday? I said, yeah, it could be. I have no idea because I can't compare like that, right? Just like when I'm doing the reading, I should do the reading yesterday or I should do the reading today. I don't know which one is better, but just follow from your heart and then balance with the internal world and the external world that, okay, let's do it today. So sometimes it's like, okay, you may need some time to rest in November. Okay, have your own quiet time because it seems like you have listened and consult too many people, in the past. It's time for you to consult your own self, rest, let your ears have a break, all right? And then to release a lot of things during the full moon, okay? Sometimes when you become famous, people trying to blame on you or trying to pick something against you, don't worry. That's part of the process, don't worry. There's always some people that doubt about you. There's always some people they will against you. Remember, we are not here to please everybody. We're here to do the thing follow from your heart, all right? So for those people, if they doubt about you, challenge you, that's fine. Just let them be, all right? You just being you, just say what you want to say. If you don't want to answer them, just don't answer. They may challenge you, say that you're impolite, whatever. Right? You just follow your heart, okay? Just do your own courtesy and that's done, okay? Here, the message here, know that you deserve to receive good in all ways, all right? So, here's the way, yeah? Okay, good. Oh, wow. It's quite strong energy. Now it's coming to December. That's the end of 2016. Today we are just end of 2015, but now I'm just moving time forward to 2016 December. Okay, good. Well, that is a very good review when we talk about 2015 December. And compared to the year of 2016 December, here is the card Thankful. Well, you can see that you are very grateful for what you have been through in 2016, and it's just such a really a beneficial and great harvest year. You really relax. And what is this about is when you really appreciate and thank you for your life, it's not celebrate with a lot of humor. What I can see here is funny. It's time to celebrate with your own pets. All right, if you have a cat here, like the picture, right? You celebrate with your own cat, or if you have any pet with you, or if you have any animal that you associate with, right? So it seems like it's someone there with you all the time, supporting you throughout the year, no matter in a human form, in an animal form, as an angel form, anything. It's time to really celebrate and thank you for the being. Look at that. You have come out from the castle here. There's so many things happen, but you just want to come out and say, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. It is time for you to really thank you and appreciate for that. Unicorn is still here with you. Yeah, okay. So it's time for really have a good rest this year compared to 2016 December. By that time, you will notice that you have made so many things here, right? So here's the December here. As I said, this year we have the Archangel complex here. So the Archangel are with us throughout the year. So let's see what Archangel want to remind us along the time. Yeah, because sometimes we do need to have a kind of reminder, okay? So as we have only 3 cards from Archangel Michael, then I will split into 3 portion. Okay, so that will be the first 4 months. Yeah. Okay. So from January to April, Archangel Michael is telling you that you're on the right path. And look, Archangel Michael is holding your hand, and that is you, all right, as a symbol. So he's holding you, and then really open up his hand. His wing is wide ready, right, to say, okay, march forward, go in, all right, and nowhere to go. Just simple. You can see that the eyes is always very clear, say here's the direction. They never doubt, all right, and you're the one just follow. It's holding your hand, so just surrender. Follow it, go with Michael, and carry on the path. Okay, from May to August, let go of fear. Yeah, along the time you may have a lot of fear, you may have a lot of concern, you may have a lot of doubt, right? You may have doubt about yourself, doubt about the other person, doubt about your business partner, doubt about your partner, whatever. Here is let go of fear. Now, right now, as a human, for sure, no matter who you are, no matter what kind of status, or if you're a very popular figure, it doesn't matter, because at the end we all are human. We do have the fear within us. Okay, so here is the Michael. Here is you can see that you open up your own third eye to see beyond the physical form, and then you are easier to let go of your fear. So remember, when you have the fear, that's because you're using your physical eyes to see the things. But once you are able to let go of fear, then your third eye is opening. Then you're able to see beyond the physical form. Sometimes the things happen in front of you, it looks scary, it looks like it's not possible. But what your third eye can tell you is, yes, that is achievable. Go ahead, do it, yeah? And sometimes it's like, can I trust that person or something like that? You just follow your third eye, can see the truth, okay? And remember, the sword can help you to protect you and also get rid of all the negative energy, all right? Okay, now I come up to the last bit of energy here. It's innocent here from Michael. Okay, Archangel Michael have all this gentleness. Doesn't mean they always have to fight, right? Along the process, you are nurturing the new generation. Michael is nurturing you, and you're just like a new little baby. Although you may well experienced in this human experience, or you may be very well experienced in doing a lot of services for people, but still, from the eyes of the angels, then you're still like a baby, still trying to do something, stepping up, time by time. So, but at the same time, you also, and building up a next generation, teaching a new generation, nourish and nurture a new generation as well. So that is something that you keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Remember, trying to see the things through our innocent eyes. That is something that is sometimes we have been through so much, we may not aware. We may have a lot of perception, we may have a lot of stigma on people. So it is a reminder from Michael that is we have to really see the things from our innocent way, from our third eye, see beyond the fear, see beyond the physical form, and then we can have all this purity and innocent feeling. All right? Believe and trust. If you think the human form or the people next to you is not good, then what is the whole point that you're doing the service, right? If you think human is an evil, then so do you, because we are all human. So what I believe is we are all love, and I'm love, and you are love, right? I will not say you're evil, because when I say you're evil, I'm evil too. No. So, you're love and I'm love. Yeah, I think it's quite nice. Okay, right. So, it is a simple, funny way to understand a lot of, spirituality. And in fact, in 2016, we know that there's so much thing is happening in 2016 because the world is keep on moving and developing in the way that people are evolving. And it is a good news that I notice more and more people that they awake and they wake up in their soul level and they're trying to serve to the world as well. Remember when we say that we're trying to serve the world doesn't mean that you have to save the world. Everyone just do your own thing and that will be the same. Remember, when we're trying to change the other person's behavior, actually it is a kind of controlling. So we're not trying to control another person. We're just trying to do the things, share about our own experience to the others. If my experience fits you, if my experience suits you, if my experience, if it makes sense to you, that's great, right? Then you can, not learn from me, but you can, I don't mind you copy some of my experience, right? If that's good, then yeah, why not, right? And so do I. If your experience is good, then I would like to copy some of yours as well, yeah? So, here is the reading for 2016. And from January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. And Archangel Michael is with us in the whole year. Okay? So I hope you enjoy this angel card reading and love you so much. I'm love and you're love too. Thank you so much. And if you want to have your own personal reading, do send me email info.healingcenter@gmail.com. Thank you so much. Wish you have a very good and harvesting 2016. Thank you. Goodbye. Namaste.